Hello, you lovely people. This is Harry the Storyteller, back again with yet another wonderful story. I had learnt about the Dead Sea when I was in the school, but no one ever told me the other side of the story, which is very interesting. I hope you all also find it very interesting. I would love to have your perspective on the story. And the title of the story is The Tale of Two Seas. Yes, I'm going to talk about the Dead Sea. As the name suggests, yes, it is dead. Do we know why? Because of the very high salt content in the sea. The salt content in Dead Sea is as high as 35%, which is 10 times higher than any other sea. Now, because of this high salt content, it makes it impossible for any marine life to be living there. Because of the high salt content, one can even float easily in the sea. In fact, it is said that you can lie down and even read a book in the Dead Sea. Now, there is no plantation, there is no marine life in it, there is nothing, and hence the name Dead Sea. I don't know how many of us are aware of, but just a little north of the Dead Sea is the Sea of Galilee. Now, the Sea of the Galilee is on the other side, very resplendent with marine life. Lots of animals, lots of fishes, lots of plants and vegetation in the Sea of Galilee. In fact, it is said that the Sea of Galilee has almost more than 20 species of different fishes. Did we all know that the source of water to both these seas is one? That is River Jordan. Yes, the River Jordan supplies water to Sea of Galilee and to the Dead Sea. Now the interesting part is the same source of water, the same region, but why are the two seas so different in nature? Yes, so the difference is that the Sea of Galilee, once the River Jordan supplies water, it has got many outlets. The river just passes through the sea and goes out into various streams. Whereas the Dead Sea is so below, far below the mean sea level, and it has got no outlet. Thus, whatever water flows in the Dead Sea has no exit and it stays there. Now, what does happen to this water? It evaporates. It is said that almost on a daily basis, 7 million tons of water evaporate from the Dead Sea. Now, because of this high evaporation, it is left with high salt and high mineral content, thus making it impossible for any marine life or plantations to be there. Whereas, on the other hand, the Sea of Galilee, since the River Jordan flows in and flows out and the water keeps moving, it is resplendent and rich with marine life, flora and fauna both. Do we get the difference? Yes, there is a difference. Let's try and correlate with our lives. We get so much in our life. What all do we get? We get love, we get affection, we get wealth, we get prosperity. We get so many things in life. How much do we give? Question? Pretty serious question. On one side, the Sea of Galilee gets so much and it gives out so much, thus, obviously, it is flourishing. Whereas, on the other hand, the Dead Sea receives so much, but it does not give. Let's try and correlate in our lives. Are we only takers or are we givers? When we get so much and we do not give, what happens? We become like Dead Sea. The wealth, the prosperity, the love, the affection, if all this is there with us and it is not being distributed, what will happen to it? It will get evaporated and we are left with nothing. Whereas if we continue to pass on this to other people in our lives, we will continuously keep getting it and we continuously get passing it and we continuously flourish in our lives. Isn't it true? Time to retrospect, my dear friends. How many of us keep hoarding and how many of us keep giving? Let's try and open up the taps and let us continue to give and see how we flourish. In the sea of life, we need to give what we get. I am not talking about money, but the other things we get. Yes, money is also an important part, which we need to partake with people who are in need. It could be in any form. So I leave you all with this beautiful thought that are we only takers or are we givers? Do we only keep hoarding what we get, or do we keep spreading joy and wellness and happiness and health around the people whom we live? Do share your perspective. And yes, if you did like this story, do go out and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you are getting alert on every new story which I post. Thank you so much.